Okay, viewers, today we're going to talk about a thing called schema, schema. And for those of you that don't know, might be unfamiliar with, no, it's not a skin disease. It's the way we process the thousands and millions of pieces of information our mind gets every day. It's how we got to where we think the way we think, how we produce the outcomes we produce, why we ultimately take the actions we take, and what produces that, what drives us to think that way, what makes us choose that path, what is our decision tree, what formulates what we're ultimately going to make important and not important. So listen carefully. There's lots of good information in here. If you have any questions, leave me some comments and I'll get back to you. Okay, let's put it in perspective. Schema is a mental framework or shortcut that helps your brain organize and interpret information. Your brain uses schema to process the massive amounts of information coming to you every day. It's the way they organize, and it helps keep you from becoming overwhelming. Think about that for a minute. Okay, example. You have a schema for going to a restaurant. When you walk into a new place, you immediately know you need to seat, read, order the food, eat the food, participate in the meal, and pay. And you assume that process will work every single time. That's because you have a schema for going to a restaurant and participating in it. The catch, sometimes a schema can cause you to overlook new information that doesn't fit in your existing assumptions, leading to stereotypes and biases. And it's not a racial stereotype or anything, it's just a preconceived notion that you believe this is how things are going to happen, and then come to find out in the scope of your day or your happening, it's not that way. Okay, for much of today's youth, we have a even scale. And as we experience more things, our brain packs those things away into, and we build up muscle memory, brain memory, a compartmentalized place in our brain to control those subjects. Now, if we spend a lot of time out there on TikTok, Instagram, looking at reels and fails and all of that, what are we doing? We're overloading our brain to one side. We're developing a skewed schema, usually to the negative side. Usually because I want more and more reels, I want to watch more and more and more, and that's causing me to neglect everything else that I should be learning from. Okay, we have all of these negative thoughts. I can't, I won't, it's not fun, it's too hard, I don't like, all I want to do is flick and fling and watch more reels. And the more reels I watch, the more reels I want to watch. Pretty soon I'm a driven social media driven individual. And as you see in the truck here, that truck is what I produce. And that's a truck full of nothingness, cobwebs and nothingness. So here we are now after years of flicking and flinging and watching reels and not working on positive outcomes. We have some very hard work to do with the I cans, I wills, it's great, I will, I want to, it's easy, I can. It's going to be some big uphill struggle to get there. I've decided to take on that challenge. I'm going to balance the scales of brain power. I'm going to start practicing those I can, I will, I can, I will, I can, I will. And you see how your truck starts to be filled with achievements? Those I can, I wills give you boxes full of great things. Look at all of the new things your brain gets to put in there. But you have that immense repository of negativism that you've acquired over the many years, and now all of a sudden you realize, hey, life's not just flicking and flinging. I'm going to have to produce if I want to live a full life. I want to go do things. I want to go on trips and vacations. I want to go on dates. I want to have boyfriends and girlfriends, and I want to. Your life's no longer happy with just flicking and flinging. At some point, we have this switch that flips and says, flicking and flinging isn't all I want to be. It's going to take immense work to get there, so try it.